Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I hope you do stay. Would love it if you would. So, anyways, happy Eclipse Day. It's almost time for it. It's like 1:30 something. I don't remember what time it is, but I don't have the glasses anyway, so I won't be viewing it. But anyways, what was really weird, I don't know, it's like the first thing I want to say for some reason, because energies like have been revving up, and it's weird because yesterday kind of felt like not a whole hell of a lot going on, energetically speaking, anyways. And then, but there were little things. I just wasn't, I don't know, like they didn't seem significant. Did I just hear a baby? I don't think so. I hope not. They're trying, I just put them down for a nap. But anyways, and they're across the hall, so I'll hear them if they decide to not nap. But my thumb, like, but just where my nail is and stuff, started hurting yesterday, and I'm like, why is that hurting? And then it went away, and I'm just, I forgot about it. Well, I ripped my nail, like my real nail today, and where it was hurting yesterday is where it hurts today. And I'm like, well, okay. So anyways, maybe some of you are getting little confirmations like that. I just like to share it because it's fun. So let's see what's going on. I feel all goofy and silly and weird for some reason. Like, playful energy. Playful energy. So maybe someone's going to bring that playfulness your way. Or someone's just going to be messing around, one or the other. What's going on here? Attic space and bridge. Someone's thinking about the past. They're thinking about, I just, in my head, they're thinking about some fuck shit they pulled. So somebody could be going over some bullshit they pulled from the past. Like, oh man, I wish I didn't do that kind of thing. Now I'm staring at the daisy. What does it say under that? I'd be a fool not to love you. Yeah, somebody's regretting something. They could be a little stressed out right now. Whether this pertains to you or just a situation in their life or your life, depending on who is who here and what's going on, there's someone who's going over some past events, and it is stressing them out. Like, I wish I would have seen that sooner, or I don't know. It feels like revelations, and I'm going, damn it. Like I got something wrong, or I misinterpreted something, or I listened to the wrong person, something like that. Yeah, there's memories here. And then with bridge, there's a coming together. I just heard I should have came together with you. I should have worked with you. I should have been there. So someone wants to be a little bit more supportive, or they're regretting that they weren't because the opportunity could have fluttered away. And if it hasn't fluttered away, they are heavily thinking about different things that have gone on between the two of you, or just in this situation in the past. I should have listened. I keep wanting to say that. I should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened. I'm kind of upset that I didn't listen. So someone didn't listen. I don't know if they didn't listen to you, or they didn't listen to themselves or advice or something, but somebody didn't listen to someone or something, and they're a little like, oh crap about it. I want to get a moon card, but I'm going to dive a little deeper into what that is real quick. I feel like there's nothing that I can do here now. There's nothing I can do about something, maybe about a coming together. So if there's anyone who doesn't want you to be around another person, there's really nothing they can fucking do about it. All right, give me a moon card, please. There's so much more to come. That's what I just heard. Brighter days are ahead. So whoever this is pertaining to, don't get down on yourself, or they shouldn't get down on themselves because of whatever happened in the past. Like, a resolution will be met. Whether you decide to talk to this person or move forward with them or not. Yeah, because nothing will come of this situation. Bring love into the situation. So something from the past is like, don't worry, don't overthink it, don't overthink whatever this is. Don't worry about it. So whoever's worried about something that was said and done in the past, just kind of don't worry about it. Or you're not worried about it. You could have just thought nothing was going to come of the situation, period. But then we have bring love into the situation, which is the coming together. There's self-sabotage here. Someone could have just thought that way, like, nothing's going to come of this. You know, like, we won't be together, this won't work out. But they need to bring love into the situation. I just heard put those back, so I'm going to put them back. Bring love into the situation. Just be nice, ultimately. So, all right, this one. What's up with attic space? Keep a steady pace. You know, keep moving forward, one little baby step at a time. Get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and path. But it wanted to show up reversed. So this is something that someone needs to process through all on their own. Like, a reading is not going to bring the clarity that they need ultimately. Okay, even if you do get a reading, there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a specific question that somebody has. They want it answered, and Spirit isn't going to answer it for them. Yeah, something that they think about over and over and over. It could even pertain to a past reading. I'm not the only one here, and the baby monitor's downstairs. I don't know which one is crying. But if somebody doesn't, I might have to go. Ask your angels. Seek the divine... What? Seek the divine your... Okay. Seek the divine. Angels want to support you. There's no to there. But anyways. Trust yourself is what this feels like. And get ready to receive something beautiful. Potentially a message, because that popped in my head. So what's up with bridge? The possibilities are endless, especially if somebody makes something right. I just heard, don't worry, I got you covered. I got you covered. It's like protective energy. That's too much. What is bridge here for? Someone's noticing something, and it's not just like a revelation. I feel that in here with like someone's thoughts and whatever, but they're noticing different energies and how they feel around different people, or how the energies just feel, period. So it's like when you're sitting in a room by yourself and you're just kind of like, oh, it's very peaceful. And then when somebody else is around, no matter who it is, it could be like specific people. So one person comes in to the room and then you feel the shift in the energy, whether it's good or bad. And then when they go, somebody else comes in and it's like, you can feel the difference between different people's energies. Somebody's noticing that when they weren't, before. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded, reversed with bridge. There could have been a level of paranoia here in this situation, but I feel like let it go. Maybe some of you did. There's nothing to worry about here. Someone just could have been worried in the past that, or paranoid in the past that you're going to move forward or connect or reconnect with another person. But this feels like, you know, needing to be cautious in the past, but there's no, I don't know. It's like somebody was afraid of you. Maybe because of your intuition. It's because I was talking about energies and stuff, and if you have psychic abilities, sometimes those who lack understanding can be a little afraid of it, like, what the fuck, this is weird. So someone was just playing it safe, but in a extreme way. They're very guarded, but I feel like I want to let my guard down. There's nothing to be afraid of here. I don't feel like most of you are afraid of this person or situation, but they could have been afraid of you, or moving forward with you at the very least, especially with that guarded energy, like, I always get hurt kind of shit. I don't wanna. There's a past reading. a personal reading for some of you. That's very significant. Yeah, because I'm being brought back to somebody commented on a reading I posted 7 months ago, or it's something to do with like the pressure's on or something. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm like, I don't know, be reminded of that. So it's something from the past, a past reading that somebody's thinking about, like, I looked at that all wrong, misinformation. Yeah, I don't know if it's a reading you did or if it's one you watched. You know what I mean? It could be one you purchased, but it's making me think of like when, okay, say you get a personal reading and you're asking about, generalize my love life, or just general information. And if love comes out in it, great, or money or whatever, it's just kind of like a collective thing just for you. Someone could have looked at, like, say, a love portion, or a love portion of that reading, or whatever part of the reading pertained to different relationships, even if it was friendships and shit. Somebody could have been looking at the information and thinking that it was about a specific person when it actually wasn't. It was about somebody else, not who they were thinking of. So I don't know, the lines got crossed a little bit. Lines got crossed. Somebody's thinking about that now. Like, oh, that wasn't about so-and-so. That was about you, or that was about whoever. I just didn't see it that way. Something like that. That's what that feels like. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. I don't know, they can't stop thinking about it now. Somebody could have rewatched something from the past, or listened, or just reminded. It depends on how the reading was, if it was on YouTube, or if it was sent to you, or like in person when you have a recorder and you're recording a reading, I don't know how somebody's revisiting something, but they are. Someone thinks you're very beautiful, because I just heard that in my head. You're so beautiful. All right. Give me a card, please. I don't know if this deck wants to talk. Just saying. Someone isn't talking. I owe you. Somebody owes you. Maybe they owe you for a reading if you're a reader. Like, they never fucking paid you. Like, oh, I'm going to buy a reading from you, and then you deliver and they don't. Could be somebody that you know, or somebody you trusted at the very least, because most people don't do that, like give you the product or service up front. Somebody owes you something. They probably, if they don't owe you money, no matter what it's for, they owe you because of some type of guidance, advice, whatever the hell this is about. I just saw this card. Out of all that shuffling, the same fucking thing comes out. Pay attention to the side shit that I say, because I just heard you saved me. But regardless, you saved me. I don't know if it's like literally speaking, or if somebody saved another person from a world of pain and heartache and shit. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, I was not paying attention to the red flags there. That kind of thing. You saved me. Yeah, I saw this card. It's number 9. That could be significant as well. Stared at the moon. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why the hell this is popping up in this reading, but a while ago in a reading, I don't remember how long ago it was, but I do remember it was probably a couple years ago, because I remember like it was fucking yesterday. Memories could be popping up for some of you. I did say that, but like, maybe you're remembering past readings. Like, I don't know, whatever it is. I was on a highway, or the turnpike or whatever, and I was driving southbound because I was up north. I think it was either after I dropped my daughter off, I think it was, back when she was up at her grandma's for like the summer. Yeah, so it was a couple of years ago. maybe 3. But anyways, doesn't matter. I'm on my way back, and what was weird is I saw the moon on one side and the sun on the other, like, as I'm driving, and I was like, oh, the sun and the moon are out together. And it made me feel like a sense of connectedness. For some reason, earlier today, that popped back in my head, and what's weird is it's the eclipse today, which is when the sun and the moon are together, you know what I mean? And that's where introspection comes in, clarity, change. But I don't know, I was brought back to that memory of driving, which wasn't a reading. I don't even know if I mentioned it in a reading or not. And then it pops up today when the sun and the moon are out together again. But they're on the same, like, I don't know if it's on the same side or if it's shadow shit. I'm not sure exactly how the hell the eclipse fully works. So don't judge me or anything like that. Well, if you do, I don't care. But anyways, it's like the way that I'm envisioning it, regardless of how stuff actually works. It's the sun and the moon were on opposite sides. They were out together, but they weren't like together, and now they're together. They're coming together. That's what this feels like. It could be something you prayed for or that they prayed for. Creator. Catalyst. Yeah, it's a catalyst for change, baby. Just saying. I don't think the eclipse is the catalyst for change. There's like a realization here, basically. Maker, mother, and father. Yeah, nap time is just not going good today. Just saying. Someone came in and got one of them, so the other one's cranked up now. What was at the bottom of the deck? Thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. Somebody's definitely drawn to you, but whoever this is could have thought you were obsessed with them. Or they were obsessed with another person, because there was misinformation here where someone was thinking that a reading or information or whatever was about a specific person when it wasn't. It was like something completely different. That feels like it came from a damn reading. It really does. But regardless. Compulsion. Feeling compelled to do something. Like, there's the urge here. Minus obsessive energy. That feels like it's in the past. Somebody could have viewed you that way. But regardless, this feels like I need to do this. I need to do this right now. You were being guided to do something. Could have been based off from other people's energies, like someone sending some shit your way, but regardless, like your spirit team will give you that little nudge, like, you should go here. Like, you know what I mean? And then you do, and you're pleasantly surprised by blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like, I have to do this. I have to. There's something that someone feels like they have to do. Like, I have to say this, I have to do this, I have to whatever. Somebody I gotta do it. That's what it feels like. Revelations, what did I say? Someone's realizing something. And duty, it's like I'm duty bound to do this. Like, I feel I have to do this. There's something someone has to do. Don't worry, you're safe, you're protected, it's okay, whatever this is. Like, I don't feel like anyone's worried about it anymore. They could have been, a little upset or paranoid or concerned or something in the past. You were concerning somebody in the past. Like, you were worrying them. But I feel like you're fine, and somebody's realizing, like, okay, I see what was going on or something. Dedication. You're just dedicated to the process, your path, this person, this situation. Like, there isn't anything in the world that's going to stop me from doing blah, 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 whatever. This is very driven energy. And I feel like you passed a divine test. You definitely passed the test. A spiritual test. Because you didn't give up on yourself. You didn't give up on your dreams. You didn't give up on whatever this is. Some of you didn't give up on a person, but not in like an obsessive, creepy way. In a I'll always be here kind of way. Like showing a level of support. But this feels like something for you. Excluding anybody else. Like, no matter the obstacle, no matter the problem, you're just like, I'm doing this. I'm duty bound to do this, and I don't care. I'll get through it. and you passed. You passed with flying fucking colors, no matter how difficult this was. Because if we're talking about spiritual gifts and shit, which is not for everyone, but if it makes sense to you, you could have been a little paranoid in the past because of the energies you were feeling, whatever you were picking up on. Especially if you're picking up on someone who deals with that, you know what I mean? But regardless of other people, just, this feels kind of scary. Like, this energy feels like, look over your shoulder energy, like, oh my goodness, who's watching me? What's going on? I don't know, I feel paranoid, but you're not paranoid anymore. So you're realizing why you were feeling whatever way you were feeling, or you will be realizing it when someone says something, or whenever this comes to light for you, depending on what it is. I want one of these heart cards. I just heard you're so weird. So someone could have looked at you that way, like you're weird. But you know, takes one to know one. Like, takes a weirdo to know a weirdo. But anyways, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And I feel like that's what's going on here, or that's what went on here. Like, you're just going with the flow. Like, I know that everything will work out the way it's supposed to, because there's no expectation here. But through some time and reflection and your dedication, I feel like you figured things out for yourself. You achieved whatever this is. This has to do with healing as well. You could have been reflecting something back to another person and it was kind of freaking them out. A message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Maybe you want to let somebody know that you love them, or they want to let you know, which is always so sweet to do. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it can just, like, the simplest things can make someone's day. When nothing's going right, you send them left. You know what I mean? It's like nothing's going right since you left. Somebody misses somebody. I don't know. I've been feeling extra generous lately. I'm a generous person anyways. But there's like little gifts of love that I've been bestowing upon random fucking people. Like, it just pops in my head and I feel drawn to do it. Like, I wasn't even going to mention this. There's a few things that I've done for different people recently within the past couple days that I'm just, I'm not going to, I don't know, that doesn't feel as significant in this energy as what I'm going to say is. So, like, for example, today, the worker that has been doing the visits with my sister and stuff for the twins and whatnot, she's just amazing. I love talking to her. She's so personable. Like, she's just a beautiful soul. And randomly, after I dropped the twins off, I'm like, I'm gonna go get her flowers. So I bought 2 bouquets and like a little mug thing and whatever, and I put a little card in there and whatever, and so that when the flowers, pass and whatnot, she'll have a cup and stuff, like a keepsake basically, and then the little card. But anyways, because I wrote I love you in the card, and I say that to a lot of people because, sometimes it's just nice to hear that people care and that they appreciate the things that you do for them, or that they're just appreciated in general. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's not by you specifically. She almost cried when I gave it to her, but the significance there, because it's like a bouquet just like that behind me. I got one for my sister too, but the yellow roses, I was so drawn to them because I picked up different flowers, and I'm like, and I just went with the yellow. And she told me that those were her mother's favorite, like, color roses. And I was like, maybe it's a message from your mom. You know what I mean? That you are appreciated and loved. That's why I wanted to share it, because I didn't know that. And I think her mom had passed, but I didn't want to go into details with her because, we don't really cross the line into personal land when it comes to situations like that. But I just wanted her to know that she was appreciated. Because she's been awesome. She really has. She's been so great. I love her. But anyways, let's see. What's going on? Let's get a little bit more. Somebody's looking at something. I gotta look at that. Somebody's going back. They're backtracking and looking at something. 4 of Wands. This is more stable than what somebody assumed. Somebody could have thought you were unstable at one point, maybe because of your faith, or your spiritual gifts and abilities, depending, but somebody thought you were unstable, that whatever this connection was, like if it pertained to somebody that you had feelings for, that it wouldn't be a stable relationship for whatever reason. I just feel like somebody thought you were unstable, but you're more stable than they are. You're more stable than they thought. Like, wow, you got your shit straight. It's time for some reflection. Maybe I don't have mine straight. Like, do you know what I mean? Something like that. Because something's going really well for you, and it's kind of unexpected. Like, whoever this person is going, wow, like, you're doing good. That kind of thing. Like, you must be doing something right if you're that secure. That kind of thing. Secure within yourself. Secure, financially and otherwise. This person is so funny. It looks like he's chasing her and she's just having a good time. Like, somebody didn't look at you as though you were taking things seriously, taking a project serious, a situation, whatever it is. Like, oh, you're just all over the place, enjoying the moment. And without a care in the fucking world, you're unstable. But like I said, you're more stable than they are because you're just going with the flow, enjoying the moment, even if it was difficult for you. It's like, oh, we'll get through this shit, you know what I mean? And now this person's chasing after you because they want to have fun too. They want to sit on the swings with you. Like, yeah, I want to be a kid again. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get in touch with my inner child and just have fucking fun because life is fucking boring otherwise. That's what that feels like. This person has fun with you, or they did in the past, or they know they could. You know what I mean? Oh, happy days, oh, happy day. That song's popping in my head. So there could be a religious component in here. Because there's a difference between religion and spirituality, but I feel like a difference. Maybe you believe differently or something. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. This was thinking about moving forward because the little chariot things are coming out of his head. Like, oh my gosh, this really could move forward. This could work. We could do this. Okay. That's all I'm getting from that right now. Somebody's heavily thinking about either your forward movement or moving towards you, but I kind of feel like it's the past. How you maneuvered through something. How you move forward. 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's success here. You're getting someone's attention. How do I get your attention? Somebody might be wondering that, like, how do I get your attention? How do I make you look at me? Well, you'll look if you want to, I'm just gonna say, but will this work out? If I say this, do this, if I try to bridge the gap, yeah, there's success here. You got someone's attention. You probably got multiple people's attention, but there's someone specific who's like, what steps do I take in order to fuck this up because I already did in the past, kind of thing. Like, is this the right move? Well, it looks like it is. This is someone who's really listening to themselves, and they're being very logical. It's like head over heart, but yet their heart's wide open, or it's opening up, like the heart chakra. So this isn't just, I don't know, these aren't cold thoughts or anything like that. But if you think about it, if you look, he's got like little vines of shit growing out of his face. Looks a little weird, Maybe you looked a little weird. You wonderful little weirdo, you know what I mean? Like, you're a little eccentric for me, or this situation's a little funky chicken. But in all actuality, it really isn't. It isn't as strange as someone was thinking. I don't know, there's a different view here. You're not as weird as they thought. Because I'm thinking of pansies, the flowers, where you're not a pansy. They were, basically, because it's like you're stronger than this individual or these people or whatever, because you weren't afraid to stand out. You weren't afraid to be seen. You weren't afraid to look like a fool. Because it's not about what you look like. It's not about, you know, I don't know how to, like, whatever this is, it's like, it's not about you. It's about the journey, the process, the guidance, the whatever the hell you were doing. It's about the information. Because I said that before, where when I changed the angle on my on my readings and took my face out of it, so you just saw the cards. You know, some people like that, some people don't. And it wasn't to please or displease anyone. It was kind of like a different angle to see if people would receive different messages if they weren't staring at my face. Because there were some people over the course of time who have told me, they've said it in comments like, oh, you're just reading about yourself. No, I share personal experiences for guidance, advice, examples, so it's relatable, because I deal with this shit too. And yes, some messages are for me, but not as many as people think. But anyways, it's like, this is being open and vulnerable and showing the world the real you, even though you don't fit in that fucking box. You know what I mean? Like, you're wonderfully weird. And this person was looking at you as like, what the? You're just an attention whore. Or, I don't know. I don't want people looking at me that way. That kind of thing. But they're just a fucking pansy. So if anyone was talking shit, just like watching you and running their mouth, that's what cowards do. This person or people are seeing that you're very strong because you don't care what people think of you. That's not, it's not your business what people think of you. Basically, the Emperor. For some of you, someone's father could have been like, you're too weird for me. This is not how our family rolls, and I don't know you. Like, yeah, I know you, but I don't know. I haven't spoken to so-and-so forever. My son, my daughter, I don't know what they're doing, what they're up to. Like, I don't approve, that kind of shit. I feel like they're seeing things differently if it pertains to somebody's parent. It could be a father because of the Emperor or grandfather. But this is mind motherfucking blown. So this could be your Emperor or just a masculine energy, no matter who it is to you. But it's like, I did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming. There is a wish here. Wish granted. I did not fucking see that coming. Like, I don't know. There's multiple things that this person's going, whoa, that's the exact opposite of what I thought or what I assumed or just whatever. It's like when somebody doesn't have faith in you and they're like, oh, that you will not succeed. You won't get the girl, you won't get the guy, your dreams won't come true, your whatever these projects are, your career, your endeavors, like, it ain't gonna come to fruition because that's too outside the box. That shit don't happen to people like us, or people like you. But it does. You know what I mean? It can, depending on your determination, and you are dedicated to whatever this is, to whatever your idea was, whatever plan you had, whatever plans you had, and it is boding well for you. I don't know. I don't feel like this Emperor's mind is blown right this second, but they're going to be like, holy crap. Did I fuck up here? Like, that's what that feels like. Because you're getting what you want. Oh my gosh, there's markings all over her in the star card. And I had a dream. Told you, revelations out the ass. I had a dream a long time ago. Don't remember when. No sense of time. Remember that, people. But anyways. Um, in the dream, there was this person who had purple ink, like a pen, and they were just trying to spray me with it, and I was like what? She was being a bitch, and I'm like, what the fuck is your deal? Like, why are you coming at me? And it was because the woman said, oh, that's what she said. She said, you're not Native American. Like, she was shitting on me because of it, which actually I do have that in my bloodline. I might not fully look it, but I do have some of the native attributes as well. But anyways, regardless, characteristics, features, whatever you want to call them. So anyways, in the dream, I had all these spiritual markings all over me, and she was just like coming at me as like, you're not protected. Why would you do that? Why would you come at me and cause these problems when I am beyond protected? You're beyond protected, and you have been in this situation. But the markings appeared when I was under attack. So your ascension process could have taken place during a very difficult time when somebody was attacking you, even if it was just verbally or talking shit behind your back, whatever it is. That's when your protection was like, like what? Say what? You're going to do what? Whether you consciously were aware of it or not, Spirit definitely had your back. But guess what? What you're working towards, your purpose, your path, these projects, your life in general is totally protected. What's meant for you is protected, is what I want to say with that. Yeah, you're protected, Seven of Wands. Your stability is protected as well. Somebody was very defensive over your belief system because this dude's attacking aliens or trying to, like, get out of here. Yeah. They were very defensive and blocked off to whatever you were talking about, how you felt, and what you believe in. So if you are a reader or you're very spiritual, somebody was like, yeah, right. Okay, that's not happening kind of thing. But it was. And somebody's seeing that now. Like, I don't know, I feel like somebody could be experiencing certain things for themselves, but this feels more like, holy shit, you said that, and then poof, there it is. Or, especially if there's a reading involved, there is for someone. I don't know, I just feel like, what? My mind is blown. Give me more on this Emperor. I didn't think you were the real deal. The Three of Wands, I just saw that. Next time I see a card, I'm just going to take it, because that happens every freaking time. Just listen to yourself, you know? You're just waiting for this. Look, because there's the explosion. This person's sitting there like, oh, I'm just waiting for you to realize. So you're just sitting back, popping the popcorn like, oh, you see now? You get it? Good for you. This isn't like a spiritualist or a reader that's like someone's looking at them going, oh, bravo. No, this is someone who predicted something. No matter how the hell you knew. It could be like mother's intuition. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. It's just a forewarning from your spirit team about blah, 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 whatever. But this feels like there's a lot of signs here. But regardless, it's like, I don't know if you want to be like Master Exploder. It blew my motherfucking mind. You were just waiting for that. Or they were just... No, you were just waiting for that. But I don't feel like you were consciously waiting for it. Like... Maybe you were. Because this doesn't feel like anger and stuff. It feels like, holy crap, that type of thing. Like, wow. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Someone's going to just be awestruck or something. I don't know what they're going to be so, like, wow about. So that's, like, you're just sitting back, popping the popcorn, watching the show, And then all of a sudden it's like, I was not expecting that twist. There's a twist in the tale. Something like that. That's probably why their mind's going to be blown, whoever they are. We have the Hangman. Yeah, somebody didn't see something from your perspective or from the correct perspective. Because they were flipped upside down. You know, like, everything was flipped. Someone got shit backwards. And it doesn't feel like a reader. It doesn't feel like anyone who is being intuitively guided or spiritually guided. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like somebody else who is witnessing it, who is a friend of yours, family member, love interest, whatever, someone around you, people within your community, or the public, whoever. But there's someone specific here who had everything backwards. And now they're going, that wasn't you, it was me. Like, something like that. Like, what the... Huh. Yeah, they're seeing... I don't know, when somebody realizes whatever this is, they're gonna... I just keep on to be like, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. It's the towers. Boom, boom, boom. It's almost like what somebody believed and thought is just getting obliterated. I just heard paint me a picture. So I don't know if it's like paint me a picture in my mind, like telling a story or sharing something like that, or if it's literally paint somebody a picture. Paint me a picture. Young one. Paint me a picture, young one. So do some of you have children who like to paint or have painted you pictures? Or something? Actually, my daughter did that a long time ago. But the one that popped in my head, because there's two. Well, she did more than one. She used to do it all the time. But anyways, there's one where it's a tree. And it's half moon, half sun. So half day, half night. Like the yin yang. That's what she was going for. I love that one. I have it hung up in her old room, in the baby's room. And I look at it every time I walk in there. But the sun and the moon are together. That's fucking cool. I don't know what the significance is with that, with what I said, but somebody could have a child or children who are artsy-fartsy and they're going to paint you a picture or something. But I feel like I'm telling a story. But not like a fictional story. It's like whatever you're saying, people can picture, or a specific person can picture it in their mind, like, oh, I literally see what you're saying. That kind of thing. The tower. I just said it's like a bunch of fucking towers. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. But you're protected through this. Divinely protected, because with the star. If you look at this tower card, there's all these, I don't know what the hell they are. This is like the Garbage Pail Kids tarot. It's pretty cool. It's cute. But anyways, it's like the tree's on fire. Part of the person's obliterated. It's like a doll that's cracked. That's all fire. And then there's these little people, leaf things. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're burning. But if you really look at it, there's a cape around this scarecrow, like where all the straw is. Or the main part, no, the main part of the tree. The base of the tree. The foundation is protected. Your foundation, your stability is protected in the situation. I used to say that all the time too. Like when the towers come in, when the storm is raging, if you're that rigid building, it's just going to go, and then it's just a pile of shit, you know what I mean? And everything's going to go to shit if you're just stuck in your ways, you don't go with the flow. That's when these towers usually come in, just saying, to wake your ass up and make you see from a different perspective, which is what's here. So maybe you were just waiting for somebody to see something from a different perspective, like get with the times, you know what I mean? Something like that, but regardless. And then I would say if you're the tree during the storm, you'll go with the flow and you might lose some branches, but you'll be okay because you're rooted into the ground. And I know some people, some skeptics and bullshit, that if you want to go against what I'm saying, you'll be like, oh, well, some trees, they get tore up, roots and all, depending on the storm or the type of tree. I'm not talking about a fucking pine tree, you know what I mean? Those, yeah, they got shallow roots. If you're not rooted into the ground properly, yeah, your tree will fall too, no matter if you're going with the flow or not. But whoever this is representing, you are very stable within yourself, your family unit, yeah, just whatever you got going on. There is a strong level of stability here, and it's created by love, because you're a very generous, good person, basically. So, because it's making me think of the willow tree, which is why I named my channel this, because water is motion and all that and whatever. But regardless, plus there's one out back of my house that I absolutely love, even though a branch broke off, which was funny because I used to use that analogy before that happened. But anyway, but the tree is still fine. But anyways, their roots travel for miles to find water, to find love, to establish themselves. So there could be something public, World Wide Web, where your roots are just going everywhere kind of thing. But that's why you're so secure, because not much is going to uproot that fucking tree. Do you know what I mean? Unless you chop it down, and then it might fall on you. Because actually, when one of the branches broke, my kid's father was out there swinging on it, trying to get it to fully release, and it knocked him right on his ass. The tree was like, I wasn't ready to let go yet. Don't you fucking do that. So it's like, don't force anything, or there'll be a backlash. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just a good example, I guess. And that's coming up here for a reason. And I'm going to call this reading because beautiful shit's coming in for you. I hope you guys enjoy the eclipse. And, don't stare directly at the fucking sun unless you have proper eye protection, proper PPE. You know what I mean? But anyways, I love you guys. Peace.